In the relentless pursuit of success, many men find themselves tangled in the web of external achievement, but internal dissatisfaction. You've built your career, you've earned your recognition, yet something is missing. You may even find yourself standing in the echoing silence of your own heart, desperately searching for meaning. But here's the truth. You're not weak. You've just forgotten what real men do. We live in an age of noise, of distractions, of expectations. Expectations from society, from family, from friends. But what about the expectations you have for yourself? Who are you beneath all the labels and responsibilities you've collected over the years? Have you ever asked yourself deep down, what is my true purpose? Not the one others have assigned to you, but the one you were born to pursue. Have you ever wondered if you're living a life that truly belongs to you? It is easy to get lost in this world. Men today are navigating a landscape that lacks clear, authentic role models. We've seen the idea of manhood shift from the warrior to the businessman, the provider to the influencer, the stoic to the showman. Amidst all this confusion, it's no surprise that many men feel disconnected, not just from their true selves, but from others, from their purpose. It's no wonder so many of us find ourselves stuck in relationships that lack depth, in careers that drain the soul, and in lives that lack fire. The pain of this is real. You can feel it in the quiet moments when you look at yourself in the mirror, or when you find yourself questioning the point of it all. You're doing the work, showing up, doing the best you can, but still, a part of you knows, this isn't it. Something's missing. David Deida, in his book The Way of the Superior Man, speaks to this very struggle. He invites us to wake up, to embrace a deeper, more purposeful existence. A life where you step into your full power, where your masculinity isn't about conforming to what society demands, but about living out the essence of who you really are. A real man is one who knows his purpose, one who is fully present, and one who understands the sacred, not transactional nature of his sexuality. But how do we get there? How do we bridge the gap between where we are now and the man we are meant to be? It begins with understanding three core pillars that Deida illuminates in his book: clear purpose, full presence, and conscious sexuality. These are the foundations of a life well lived. A life that not only satisfies the world around you, but nourishes your soul. First, clear purpose. This is the bedrock upon which everything else is built. A man who has no purpose is like a ship without a rudder, aimlessly drifting in the ocean. His energy is scattered, his thoughts are chaotic, and his actions lack direction. But a man with purpose is a force to be reckoned with. His energy is focused, his decisions are made with intention, and his life has meaning. When you are connected to your purpose, every action you take is infused with intention. You stop reacting to life and start shaping it. Whether it's in your career, your relationships, or your personal growth, purpose is the compass that keeps you on course. A man without purpose is lost, but a man with purpose is invincible. Second, full presence. Being present means engaging with the world around you in a way that is authentic and grounded. It's not just about physically showing up, it's about being there. It's about dropping the distractions, putting down the phone, and truly connecting. Whether it's with your partner, your children, or your work, being present means giving all of yourself to the moment at hand. So often we live in our heads. We live in the past, we live in the future, but we rarely live in the present. This constant disconnection leads to isolation, to a feeling of emptiness. But when you are fully present, your relationships deepen, your work becomes more meaningful, and your own life becomes richer. Presence is the gift you give to others and to yourself. And lastly, conscious sexuality. In our world, sexuality has often been reduced to something transactional, something to be used, not something sacred. But Deida calls us to a higher understanding of sexuality. It's not about chasing pleasure or avoiding discomfort. It's about connecting deeply with your partner, embodying your masculinity in a way that is authentic, and understanding the energy exchange that happens during intimacy. Sexuality is not an escape. It is an expression of your deepest self. When you approach sexuality consciously, you elevate it, you honor it, and you allow it to become a powerful force for growth and connection. These three pillars, purpose, presence, and sexuality, are the keys to unlocking the man you are meant to be. When you align yourself with these principles, you stop living for external validation and begin living in alignment with your true essence. But how do we apply this in our daily lives? How do we ensure that we are living with purpose, staying present, and engaging consciously with our sexuality? Here's what you need to do. Ask yourself daily, am I acting with purpose, or am I avoiding conflict? This simple question will help you assess whether you're moving toward your goals or running from discomfort. In your relationships, practice active listening. Listen to your partner, your friends, your family with full attention, without distractions. Give them the gift of your presence and you will see your relationships transform. And with your desires, acknowledge them. Recognize your sexuality without judgment. Don't shame yourself for your needs, but approach them consciously. Recognize that they are a part of who you are, but they do not define you. Leave a comment below. What nonsense will you stop caring about today? Maybe it's the constant need for approval, the pressure to be someone you're not, or the avoidance of responsibility. Whatever it is, it's time to let it go. As you start to peel back the layers of who you've become, you may feel resistance. You might want to retreat back into the familiar, into the comfort of complacency, where life is predictable, but that's not where greatness resides. Greatness lives in the discomfort, in the moments when you dare to question everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world around you. The truth is, it's much easier to keep living as you are, stuck, uninspired, unsure. But that's not the way of the superior man. The superior man is not afraid of change. He welcomes it. He thrives on it. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Every failure is a lesson learned. He knows that true strength isn't measured by how many times he avoids pain, but by how many times he rises stronger from that pain. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline isn't about rigidity or controlling every moment of your life. It's about commitment to your purpose, to your presence, to your relationships, and to your growth. A disciplined man doesn't wait for life to hand him opportunities. He creates them. Think about the heroes in history, the leaders who have shaped the world. They were not the ones who sat idly by and waited for someone else to take the first step. They were the ones who, when faced with the unknown, stepped forward with courage, with unwavering faith in their ability to adapt and overcome. They embodied resilience, the ability to keep moving, keep pushing, even when the path ahead is unclear. And what about you? How many times have you given in to fear, to uncertainty, to the voice in your head telling you that you're not enough, that you don't deserve success, or that you're not capable of achieving the life you dream of? If you've been there, and I'm sure you have, then it's time to ask yourself, what would my life look like if I stopped listening to those voices? Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose, fully aware of the power you hold within you. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing a man who is aligned with his purpose, fully present in his relationships, and unashamed of his desires. This is the life you are capable of living. This is the life that awaits you when you stop playing small, stop playing it safe, and start stepping into your greatness. But it's not just about the vision, it's about the action you take today. What are you doing right now to move closer to the life you envision? Are you making decisions based on fear, or are you making them based on your truth? Every choice you make, no matter how small, is a reflection of the man you are becoming. Take a moment to reflect on your current path. Are you stuck in the cycle of procrastination, waiting for the right moment to take action? Or are you making bold, decisive moves toward your goals? The truth is, the right moment will never come if you don't make it. The moment is now. Here's what you can do today to start creating the life you deserve. Set clear boundaries. Define what is non-negotiable for you in your relationships, your career, and your personal life. When you know your boundaries, you stop allowing the world to dictate who you are and what you stand for. You take back control. Start setting goals that align with your purpose, goals that inspire you, challenge you, and stretch you beyond your comfort zone. The greater the challenge, the greater the reward. As you grow, your goals will shift, and that's okay. The key is to always be moving forward, never settling, always evolving. And in your relationships, practice vulnerability. Real strength is found in the willingness to be vulnerable, to open yourself up to others, to expose your true feelings, your fears, your dreams. Only through vulnerability can true intimacy exist. If you want deeper connections, start by showing up fully, without masks, without pretenses. But remember, vulnerability doesn't mean weakness. It means courage. And a courageous man doesn't fear rejection. He knows that his worth is not defined by the opinions of others. His worth comes from within, from his alignment with his purpose and his ability to stand in his truth. So, ask yourself, what are you willing to risk today in order to become the man you were born to be? It's not easy. It's not meant to be easy, but it is worth it. This journey will test you, challenge you, and push you to your limits. But on the other side of those trials, you'll find a man who is whole, who is powerful, and who is living with purpose. When you commit to this path, you will stop chasing approval. You will no longer live for the validation of others, because you will no longer need it. Your worth will come from the deep knowing that you are living authentically, that you are stepping into your power, and that you are aligned with your true purpose. So let me ask you again, what nonsense will you stop caring about today? It's time to let go of the lies you've been telling yourself, the fears that have held you back, and the doubts that have kept you stuck in mediocrity. It's time to step into the greatness that you were always meant to embody. And now, if this woke something up inside you, if it reminded you of who you are and what you're truly capable of, then don't keep it to yourself. There's someone out there right now still living in silence, still drowning in excuses, still waiting for permission to rise. Share this with them. Be the reason they wake up too. And if you're tired of surface-level thinking, tired of the noise, the excuses, the sleepwalking through life, then take your seat. This isn't just a channel. It's a circle around the fire, a place for those who are done being average and ready to rise. Here, we don't just talk about growth, we burn for it. So take your seat at the fire, subscribe, not just to content, but to the mindset, the mission, the movement. Let them scroll, let them sleep. You build empires.